Hello guys, we've had some messages from customers asking about what the difference in sound and feel is like between, say, the heavyweight V14 bolts and the aluminium V14 bolts with the V2 pistons in, and we also want to compare it to the underlever as well. So I'm just going to go through a quick kind of shooting video of the underlever first, and then I'm going to swap to say the heavyweight bolt, and then I'm going to swap to the aluminium bolt live on camera, I guess. I've got a CO2 mag here loaded up with 0.4 gram ammunition, and the particular gun I'm using is the Micro Sniper build, which I assembled last week. This has got a particularly short barrel. It's only a 250mm in a barrel, and then a stubby suppressor on the end here. So I'm using a DSLR camera, so you should have pretty good image quality, and it's got a good microphone on top of it, so I'm hoping the sound reproduction is better than what you get from like a mobile phone. So let's go with the underlever first. We lost one. Okay, so now we're going to go through swapping from the underlever back to one of the standard bolt carriers. So first up, take this tiny M3 nut off that links the underlever to the bolt carrier. Undo the big M5 screw that connects the underlever onto the gun. There's your underlever assembly. Clamp. And this one has not got the rear tang removed, so I'm going to have to take the scope off so I can get to the rear body screw. Go to one side, the main body of the gun out of stock, place this down on the table, and we're going to poke out the receiver pins, take the trigger mech off, pull the bolt back. It's a solid state bolt carrier, a black one in this case, and because we're changing back to the semi-auto assembly, we've also got to take out the charging handle link, or the bolt link adapter that's called, that connects the SSB to the underlever, and then we've got a Talon charging handle here, which we're going to put on the guide rod. And insert this back into the receiver. Now we can get heavyweight bolt. Drop the heavyweight bolt in. That's in there now. Put the trigger mech back on. Trigger pins. Receiver back in the stock. Main body screw. Rear body screw. I'll slap the skirt back on just because it looks cool. There we go. It's ready to go with a heavyweight bolt in. Give it a rack. And I think we can now change that to the lightweight bolt as well. So to change from the heavyweight to the lightweight, put the scope back off. Rear body screw. Front body screw. Take receiver out. Trigger pins. Let's pull your charging handle back. Lift the bolts out. Get the lightweight bolt. Drop that in. Trigger mitt back on. Back into the stock. Main body screw again. Rear body screw. Scope. And that's your lightweight bolt ready to go. So you can see with the lightweight bolt, the action is a lot snappier because it's not having to shift as much weight, but there's literally, it doesn't feel anything in your shoulder at all. At least you can feel some kick when you're firing with the heavyweight bolt. We might as well change it back to lever action because that's primarily what this gun's built for. Let's pause again. Right, so from semi-auto back to lever action again. Scope off and rear body screw. Front body screw. Separate your receiver. bolt carrier out. Oops. Charging handle and guide rod out. And we're going to put the bolt link back on, which is the piece of the underlever that connects the SSB to the underlever and replaces where your charging handle goes. Now we're going to get the SSB ready, because without a big handle sticking out the side, it can be a bit painful trying to pull the bolt link back, adapter back, and hold it with your fingers whilst you drop the SSB in. A bit of a knack to it. So that's the SSB in. And put the trigger mat back on. And then back into the receiver. Main body screw. Rear body screw. Let's check they're tight. And then we get the underlever itself. And the clamp that goes on the other side. And swap these two onto here. Putting the lever onto the bolt link. And the underlever into position where your safety normally goes. Clamp piece on the other side. The M3 nut, which is still in the driver. Tighten that back down. That should be working alright. Yep. And we'll snap the scope back on. And that's it. Put the mag back in, though it is empty now. Of course it's empty. It locks open when it's empty. That's it. Job done.